All right. So, in regards to this, as far as the Smash Switch Invitational is concerned, if she's talking about how, if she was talking about how nobody was invited that was a girl, when I broke it down for the people with my tweet, I said there were three, first off, they did 4 Melee, 4 Smash, well, actually 5 Melee, 5 Smash 4. 4 of the people they reached out to were of the top 10. 1 of each game. Wait, 4 of Melee, 4 of Smash 4. 8 the representatives. No, 5 Melee, 5 Smash 4. 10 of the representatives. 8 out of the 10 of the representatives were top 10 players, comprised of both evenly, spread out Smash 4 Melee professionals. You look at Mr. R. You look at Mr. R, MKLeo, Nairo, and Zero. Those are all top 10 players. Leffen, Plup, Armada, Mango, all top 10 players. Top 20 players for the top 20 player for Melee, Lucky. Top 20 player for Smash 4, Abadango. Now, they just only base it off of skill. Because of that, there's literally no argument about equal representation in regards to like race, gender, etc. They literally just chose people based off of their rankings. Like they even said it in advance too. Bill Trinan prepped us for this in advance. There was a tweet, Nintendo America. They bust out a tweet. If you guys didn't get a chance to hear that tweet, I'm pull that joint up ASAP Rocky. So it's right here. Here's my evidence.
We've got tournaments on June 11th and June 12th, and one of those is obviously Splatoon 2, the other Smash Brothers. This is going to be the first big tournament for Smash Brothers on Nintendo Switch, and that is obviously something people are excited about. I think there's a lot of speculation around who's going to be there. We're going to be looking at inviting some really high-level players because we want to showcase not only a fun event, but also some really good world-class gameplay and also some matchups that maybe you can't see elsewhere.
So there you have it. There you have it. You know, they were like, you know what? Let's look at the rankings and just like pick like a bunch of people who are in the top 10, and then 2 people from the top 20. Now, if there were girls that were in there, then obviously we'd most likely see them there, right? So I don't know if that was the argument, but I remember Leia Boo, she put out a tweet in regards to that, and then it got a lot of attraction. And at the end of the day, it wasn't like they were discriminating against anybody. They were just literally picking people because they were ranked. And people, when they tweet out stuff like that, it makes people do things that are disingenuous sometimes, you know, where it's like, okay, we agree about equal representation, but if with this particular competition, we just wanted to go in the rankings and choose people who were like of the top 10 or of the top 20, don't fault us because of the fact that that's, you know, there weren't any certain, there wasn't representation of a certain minority there. We just went with, you know, with who was available, and that's basically it. So I don't know the other stuff that it devolved into, but end of day, that's all I just wanted to talk about. If you guys didn't know, do you guys understand? Is that cool? What you doing, man? See me in BlazBlue on the Switch. See me on Persona 5 single player game. All right. Now let's see what people are saying. La la la. I'm gonna skim through. La 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 la. What are people saying in regards to this? In regards to this? In regards to this? I mean, they invited a couple of girls to the 2014 one, and no one said anything about that and just basically ignored it. Yeah, the 2014 one, it was more. That one was way more about just like choosing a bunch of diverse representatives. You know, they picked a bunch of people. They had representatives from the LGBTQA plus community, MAGD. They had a bunch of girls there as well. They had Peachy Hime. They had Milk Tea. They had they also had Christmas, right? And then also Lilo and Stitch Face. They had a lot of girls there. And they also just picked people from like even Japan. They had Amsa there, right? They had Tons of players. They even got a representative from the Brawl community. 0. They've got people from all different, like, areas. You know what I'm saying? They got people that were professionals, people that were commentators, right? They had, like, Toph, commentator. They got, like, a stats guy, Tafo. Tafo was actually... Tafo and Fiction, I don't know if you guys know, but Tafo and Fiction were alternates for the 4 years ago Invitational that happened. But anyway... Nowadays, for this one, Bill Trinan said the focus is on high-level gameplay. So if he literally said the focus is going to be on high-level gameplay, and then they pick people that are of the top 10 and top 20, they're not saying that the people that weren't chosen aren't capable of providing high-level gameplay, because we surely have seen Supergirl Kells kick ass against Mutaking, right, and a lot of other great players. They're just going through the people of the top 10 ranks and of the top 20. And honestly, honest to goodness, there shouldn't even be an argument about this, because we've never even got a chance to see the likes of Mango or Armada get invited to a Smash event. I mean, a Nintendo event of all things. This shouldn't be an argument about, like, why aren't certain people invited to an event. We should actually be happy, because Mango, if I'm not mistaken, is a person that was looked at as a bad boy in the Smash documentary, and a lot of times, I wondered, like, will Nintendo, like, always go around wanting to promote people like, I don't know, Mutaking or Mango or other players because of their stance towards Nintendo, because of the things they may say on their stream, because of, like, how they probably may not be the cleanest people, etc., etc. You know, like, the words they may use. Because back then, I'm gonna tell you right now, whenever I got chosen to get opportunities to work with these companies, one of the reasons they said that they always, like, gave me opportunities is because of the fact that I kept it family friendly. All of a sudden, cats who aren't as family friendly are getting opportunities. So it's showing that Nintendo's definitely changing in many ways. I mean, even when you see the Japanese games that are coming out for the Switch, it's like, whoa, these Senran Kagura, Galgun, and all these other games, right? It's like, whoa, everything's definitely changing. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. So, end of day, as far as the Invitational is concerned, let's just be happy that community members are there. The conversation was, watch, Nintendo's gonna pick people like, you know, famous YouTube personalities who are probably gonna just look at the game for one day and then forget about it. Now, they choose people from the community. Oh my god, they picked people from the community, but they didn't pick these people from the community. They picked people from the community. Let's rejoice. And beyond that, they pick people who are high ranked, showing that they actually care about our competitive scene, you know? They actually looked at our rankings that we as a community came up with ourselves, right? Without even having an official, like, league, circuit, etc., whatever you want to talk about. And then we're complaining. Come on. How about we be happy for once and not have wrinkles on our forehead? All right, I'm done. Off my soapbox. If you hate me for whatever things I rant about, so be it. Unfollow the kid if you hate what I say. Anyway, are you guys ready? Are you guys? Are we done, guys? Are we done? People can't be happy. Being happy is a sin. Will you be commentating?